Happy Friday, everybody. I believe it's the 17th of December. Could be mistaken. It's after 5 o'clock. It's been a good long week thus far. Week's not over. Happy Friday to everybody. Yeah, I know. I like to switch it up once in a great while. I know. I can already hear it. Truth of the matter is, I used to be a fully and solely a Bud Light guy for an amount of time when it was cool to drink Bud Light, and of course, being a cool kid, you gotta fit in. Okay, what the hell are we doing here? Well, this is the beginning of my Friday evening, and if you ask me, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to show you this bowl. This I'm going to call it a yearling bowl right now, and then we're going to have a talk. There's some significance to this one right here. Let me check. I don't want to lie to you. Yep. Remember, the purple tags are bull calves that remained bulls. This is 3011. Of course, you can see his mama. And of course, she's number 1000. This is one of my first acquired from Dad Black Angus heifers. Hey, we kind of want to get a good look at you, you pig. You beautiful son of a gun, you. Okay, every one of these animals are important. Let me make that very clear. But there's some significance here, a little greater, with a couple of them. Right now, folks, I stated on a video or two ago how this is the time of year where I start my calf judging. Okay, excuse the words, that's what I call it. And I literally come out here multiple evenings, and I have of course my documents with me, and I put together what I'm going to do with these calves, quite simply. Right now, tonight, and only this, of course we'll look at everything, is about bulls. These bull calves, kept back as bulls for obvious breeding purposes. Now, the reason I made such a fuss about 3011, because there's 2 bulls out of the 7 that fit this farm to keep, and maybe I should rehearse these videos. Maybe I'd talk a little bit better. No, there's 2 bulls that fit this farm genetically to serve this farm. Everything that you see here, AI bred according to that. The one you just seen is 1 out of 2 that's being kept on this farm. 3011, of course you've seen her dam, was a full Black Angus. His sire is an AI sire by the name of Fortitude, who is a full-on Black Angus. I'm pretty stinking happy and pretty stinking proud thus far on what I'm seeing here. He's going to be a perfect fit. I like the fact that I'm going to have a full black here. The other one's actually a black baldy, and maybe I should get my sheet here. Whew. Crack open a 12-pack or put on a pot of coffee. Rate I'm going, this is going to take a while. Okay, we got real lucky here, folks. 3013 is the other bull that fits this farm genetically. 3013, a full Black Angus as his mother. His AI sire is a Hereford by the name of Sensation. Sensation and Fortitude are not on this farm. I don't think I need to explain that. I say that respectfully. Yeah, we're gonna be pals. We're gonna be good pals. You get out of line though, I guess I can talk tough to you right now. Next year, probably not. You stout son of a gun, you. So once again, AI sired by a bull by the name of Fortitude, a Genix Black Angus. 3013, AI sired by Sensation, a Genix Hereford, which of course naturally is for the white black baldy. I think that's fantastic. Very, very happy with the way that turned out. Because truth be told, I bred specifically last year with some, I'm going to use the words higher end breeding bull stock. And there was a couple of misses. The AI, the insemination did not take. And the rest of them all came out as heifers. So thank God I've got just a small amount of brain matter in me, and I ended up throwing out some more straws out there that would fit this farm genetically. I think that's the 5th time I've said that. Every other bull calf, remain bull that I have here, I can't use on this farm because of course all the heifers that I keep back. For example, and we will take a ride and we will look. The other sires that are out there is Prime Cut, HV Lineman. If you're serious, you're about to see some good-looking young bull calves. I know you were a Prime Cut fan, so am I. Oh, wish I could still use them. The other sires out here is Prime Cut, Victor, another Victor, Prime Cut, and a Prime Cut. And of course, I was keeping those bull calves back, even though I know that I can't use them after my beginning AIs showed face of, I dare say, failing this spring. If you can keep up with my lingo here. So yeah, a good look at the 2 bulls that are going to serve this farm. Now I'm going to go ahead and burp out loud just a little bit here. Some would say just talk some gibberish, but I gotta tell you, that leaves me, if I want to serve my herd with my own animals, that leaves me with just 2 yearling bulls for next year. That can be a little bit tough. I ain't gonna get into it. I gotta be honest with you, if I had to think out loud here, and I have been, I really think I'm gonna keep Remington. I gotta think about this. It's that or I gotta buy or lease a bull, I believe, to serve the cows. A full-grown, let's just say 2-3 year old, 4-year-old bull with a good semen test behind him. I know there's a different, better word for that. It's life. Let's grow up here a little bit. So take, for example, 3006 Remington, who is serving the heifer lot right now. He can serve what's in that heifer lot, obviously, again next year. And he can serve all these cows as well. The heifer lot that I put together with these calves that you're seeing now, that will go, of course, in the heifer lot, he cannot serve because his bloodline is out here. Very good possibility, and I need my paperwork. You're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this beautiful son of a gun. Heifers right here that he very well may have sired, which if I had all my paperwork I could tell you that. So what I'm trying to say is keeping 3006. SOB Blaster 3003, he's a good candidate too, but I've seen firsthand what Remington is producing, and I can see the way he works. I also have his last 2 fertility tests, there we go, that are pretty outstanding. Right now I think he's the ticket if I decide to do that. And of course he can only serve the cows only. The 2 yearlings that I'm keeping back, or just one of them if the AI program within the Unstock lot goes great, can serve next summer's heifer lot, which is the heifers that you're seeing here. I'm kind of all over the place, but I think you get the gist of it. Hey, what are we doing there? Okay, get me every time. So right now, with asterisks next to 3011, 3013, they're going to have little stars next to them, and there go. Their size, shape, condition, and everything else. Let's go for a little spin here. Alright, the bowl's right there, so we're not going to get stupid. Okay, Black Baldy, purple tag number 3010. 3010's mother is a full black Angus, and his AI sire is Victor, which of course is naturally a Hereford, Genix Hereford bull. You good looking son of a gun. SOB, what's your deal? That's the bull right there, folks. He's doing pretty good. He's got a small attitude. Of course, I've seen 100 times worse. But he wasn't doing too good there for about a week when I separated him and Remington. He's doing okay though. He rules this roost now. This is his herd. And he's found some calmness, but a bull's a bull. So we got another little bull calf here that you know, just by sight here, folks, and of course genetic bloodline. He's an absolute keeper, and everything right now that I'm talking about, these are going to be barn raised inside the barn this winter. I think that makes a huge difference. I know there's some that would say something about the fact that they're on concrete. I do believe with proper dedicated grain rations, the feed regiment, keeping them out of the possibility of scrotal freeze, which yes is a huge ordeal, can be. It's worth its weight in gold to have them on the concrete inside the barn for what I'm gonna say 4 months. Okay, so that was another one. Here we got another one. Okay, HV Lyman, this is right up your alley. 3015. Now his mama is 478. I need to see who she is. I swear 478 is a full-on black. And then of course his daddy, his AI sire, is prime cut. Another beautiful, structurally looking bull calf. Yes, I know it's early, but I mean, you got to put science behind it now. Been simple science. With that bull right here, we're going to take the Ranger just a little ways. I apologize if this is boring to anybody. I understand, I get it. I don't rehearse these. I just thought I'd turn this on and give you a look-see at what I'm doing here. (3009), sired by Prime Cut. His mama is a black baldy. Remember, Prime Cut is a full black Angus from Gen X. You big son of a gun. You're all right, buddy. You're all right. 3010. Did we already go through him? I think we did. I should have checked marked these as we did them. Yeah, sired by Victor. Anything sired by Prime Cut and Victor is going to be for sale. I cannot keep them. I can raise them, but they cannot and will not serve this herd. I know there's some of yous out there that would talk about separations of animals and all that other stuff, and I don't discount that. I'm not going to do it. I don't know how else to answer that. Okay, all right. Not everything is a success here, and I'm not in the habit of putting videos on like that. I am discounting 3014, whose daddy is the AI sire of Prime Cut. His mother was a full-on black Angus. At his age, don't get me wrong, he's nice, he's healthy. At his age, he should not be like that. Some will agree, some may not. Not all your bulls have to be big and bulky, for the lack of better words. I don't like what I'm seeing there, and I'm not prepared to barn raise him throughout the winter. Because I'm very sorry, but that takes a lot of time, and it takes a hell of a lot of extra expense. He's going to be discounted. His bull status will be going away once weaning time starts. That's the story on him. So I'm discounting one of the 7 bulls that were kept back. What are we going on here? Almost 20 minutes? That's awful. So, folks, I believe we covered, I think we covered all of them. I think you've got the grand gist here of what's going on. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So this is the start of calf judging. That's what I call it. I love this time of year, especially a Friday evening. Uh, shoot me if you want, but you know, a couple of brewskis, coming out here with a piece of paper and a pen, some of the documents, and putting a real science, my simple science, to these animals. And of course, there's going to be different brackets. This evening was looking at, and what I'm going to call blessing the bull calves. Next step will probably be, you know, there's going to be a step of kept back heifers. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something right now. This is some tough talk. I'm going to keep back every stinking heifer that is in good shape, good condition, good structure, and breedable age by July 15th. July 15th, August 1st. And we'll see what happens. Of course, that can change in a heartbeat. You know, they've got to get through the entire winter. It changed this year, this spring. There were 3 heifers within the heifer lot meant to keep back for breeding, and they got shipped to a feeder sale. So kept back heifers, heifers that won't cut the mustard, that I want to ship, whether they're for a later fall feeder sale this year or kept and raised through the winter and sold in the spring feeder sales. And then of course steers. Now I'm flooded with heifers here. I mean, here's a guarantee right here. I think I had 2, maybe 3 legitimate full-on red heifers this year. She's staying on this farm, period, end of story. So yeah, then heifers, whether they go in the fall or in the spring, and then steers, which I don't have a lot of them. Folks, I believe I was 85% heifers. Here's a beautiful son of a gun right here. After discounting the bulls that I kept back as bull calves, I was 85% heifers. I hope you like it here, because you're staying. You are staying. Take, for example, this little guy here. I'm not even going to get his number. I'll handle that later. I got to deal with one thing at a time. I'm not smart enough for a bunch of different avenues. This little guy right here, which I can guarantee you was ladder born. Not to mention, I messed up putting his ear tag on. Doesn't take a lot of you know what I'm saying there. Basically, I hit a, we're going to call it a cartilage line, which is a big no-no. Congratulations if you're perfect. I'm not. You take him, for example. There's not a chance in Hades I'm going to send him to a fall feeder sale. He's going to be he is going to be barn raised this winter. Properly tended to with a little TLC, some good feed, proper grain rations, everything else. And he will be fit to be sold for a spring feeder sale. Well, that's about the end of my my jibber jabber here. Like I said, I think you kind of got the gist of what I'm doing. This isn't rocket science, but I mean, you need to do it. You need to spend some time out here, which of course is, you know, an honorable, grateful thing for a cow-calf operator. Just try and make the best decisions that you can. learn as you go. Trust me, I learn every year. And I learn by making mistakes. I'm speaking the obvious. But other than that, if anybody's still watching, today was a good day. I did 2 loads of green chop here today. Some grassland as well. Failed to turn the video on. And then of course sweet corn. And everybody's full today. They got some pretty good helpings today. Odds and ends, this, that, the other thing, everything's fine. And we'll go from there. So, folks, big happy Friday. I hope your week went well. Hope you got some plans this weekend. And, ooh, it's tasting too good. Ooh, uh-oh. I feel a little barking at the moon coming. No, no, not tonight. Tomorrow night I have an evening affair that I must attend respectfully. And yeah, things might get out of hand tomorrow evening. I'm too old for that 2 evenings in a row. We're going to talk to you sooner and later.